Hi, I'm Jennifer Roig-Francolí, host of your Musicians Mind Body Practice Tribe. This is a totally spontaneous video. I wasn't planning on doing this, but I was just practicing and experimenting with some new ideas, and I thought I would just share it with you, just a few minutes. So this is the opening of Czardas, and what I'm experimenting with is adding onto my constructive thinking. Okay, constructive thinking is what we call a specific way of using the mind-body self in the Alexander technique, in which I become very present and aware of my experience in the moment. And it's a specific way of thinking that allows me to step into that flow. But I've been experimenting with adding on a couple new things. And again, it's the experience that I've been practicing and stepping into for many years. So the words I'm going to share with you probably, well, most certainly are not going to convey the actual experience, but words never do. So I'll just do my best. I have a sense of flow, okay? There's an ease, there's a flow, there's a grace, there's an artistic, creative space that it's possible for us to step into. And I've been able to do that more and more with practice of the Alexander technique and clear constructive thinking. So that's the main thing. I'm placing this phrase into that container of experimenting with artistic creative flow. And as always with the Alexander technique, I'm paying attention to my overall head, neck, body, mind relationship so that my movements can be relatively free, hopefully freer and freer as I practice. And the other thing that I'm really paying attention to right now in my practicing, one of many things, but one of the other things that's very important to me right now is to allow myself to be very present with each note and letting the phrase do itself. I have no idea what the phrase is going to do this time, even though I've played it a million times. I've played Czardas for many, many years, decades. But every time it's fresh and new. And I wanted to share this with you today because when I was just practicing, the phrase came out radically different from how I've ever played it before. And I'm just really curious to find out what it's going to do next. And I thought I would share that with you. All right. So this is not like technical practicing. It might not be technically perfect, but I'm willing to take the risk. And what's more important to me is to find out what's happening to me as I consider stepping into that creative artistic flow and bring my violin playing into that. Okay? So let's see what happens. Hey, by the way, before I start, hello to everybody out there. Unfortunately, I'm on my phone and I can't see. Let me see if I can bring up comments somehow, but please just, say hi so I know you're here, and let's see if it pops up on the screen. Well, nothing's happening. So anyway, thanks for being here. And if you're watching the replay, just say hi later. Okay. So Czardas, what's that? I'm just going to play the opening phrase or two. It's by Monti. So I really want to take my time. And I see a comment there, but it's kind of too far for me to see, but I'll come back later and say hello to whoever that is. But thanks for being here and throwing a comment out there. I really appreciate the feedback, and it's nice to know I'm here with others. Let's see, okay. So I'm doing my Alexander constructive thinking, which takes me up above myself somehow. As artists, we're always aiming for an ideal. And somehow that ideal is above. That's my experience of it anyway. It's above, and yet we're bringing ourselves to the ideal and embodying it the best we can in the moment. forgot. The other thing that I'm working on, I've just started doing this really deeply, is I want to connect with my heart and the emotions in the heart and allow those to flow through what I'm doing. Stop right there. So, hello everybody. Hey, Gabrielle, I haven't seen you in ages, from Bangkok. Thanks for being here. Lisa, thank you. And who's from New York? Elizabeth. Hey, thank you so much everybody for taking the time to be with me for a few minutes here. I hope that this was interesting for you. Sure was helpful for me. It's always really different playing from your heart in front of people. And even though this is a phone, I know you're out there. And it's a completely different experience when you're really present and sharing what you've got in the moment. I love it. That's why I'm a performer. That's why I'm an artist. That's why I play this instrument. And it's why I have this group. So that I can more and more fully express who I am as an artist. And by doing that, hopefully inspire each and every one of you out there. Doesn't matter if you're a beginner, amateur, or a seasoned professional. Doesn't matter what your skill level or what your instrument is. The point is to live fully in the moment, the best we can, from the heart, and share that goodness with the world. So that's what I'm doing here. That's why I teach this stuff online. Anybody is welcome to reach out and connect with me if you want to learn how to play with more ease from the heart and improve your technique and get rid of burnout and get excited about living as an artist. That's what I do. That's what I help people with. So, if you are curious, just reach out to me, okay? So thanks again for being here, and if you're watching the replay, please just say hi, and if you have any questions ever, just contact me, and I'm happy to help. All right, lots of love, happy practicing, bye.